Okay, so this is my last video for the day, unless I have some like really good idea for a video, but I'm so tired and I work in like 3 hours, so this last one, I just wanted to post a video to kind of show, to give some motivation to those who want to lose weight. And this kind of goes along with my testimony, which I don't really want to post or even film until I have like really thought about it and kind of get all my thoughts together, because I don't want to film it and then be like, oh, I forgot this whole section, you know? So I just want to post this one part and then I'll kind of touch on it in my testimony. But I first would just kind of like to show like what size I am now. Ugh. So as you can see, I'm not skinny, but I'm not really big. I'm just kind of in the middle right now. I'm actually really okay with that because my whole life I've been fat, which kind of is part of my testimony, but I'll kind of touch on it here. I had 3 heart surgeries when I was younger. One when I don't know the exact ages, but it was like 3, 6, and 9 or something in that region. Maybe like 4, 6, and 9, I don't know. But no, 2 were in the same year, I think. Whatever. They were, my last one was in 3rd grade, but I always got teased about my weight, and that's why I'm really bugged by it now. Like, people who get pleasure out of judging people on their weight, to me, are the lowest people alive. Like, I would rather have a million Mileys times like 10 badness than these people, because these people to me have no lives. If you're like, especially those people who are on their friends make fun of you just to get a laugh, those are the lowest of the low. And I knew some. There were a ton of my grade who made fun of me in front of people, and I've obviously forgiven them. I haven't held anything against them, but I can never say I'm going to be their friend because of that. But yeah, so a lot of my weight story came that I don't even remember, like, late '08 or maybe early '09, I really just wanted to cut to the chase and lose weight. No matter what, lose weight. So I did what every naive kid does, and I just like ate less and maybe ate some fruits, some healthy crackers, some cereal, and this. But then our youth pastor at the time, who was actually ex-pro fighter Jeff Warner, he became like a fitness trainer to me, and he wanted to meet with me and my parents. So he came over and just showed me that everything I was eating was wrong, like everything. He said that what I needed to do was to eat all protein and hardly any carbs, like 0 carbs. And by doing that, just mainly eating meat. So starting around May, like early May of '09 through like last summer, I never ate candy, never ate any carbs or anything. And I didn't see that much weight difference. And we have like a gym back there, which I'd sort of work out in. And I'd go on walks, like 20, 30, 40-minute walks. And it was nice. And I noticed some weight loss, but it just wasn't there. And last summer, I just kind of got fed up and sort of quit. And I gained a little bit of it back, but not all of it. And then just, I don't really know. I think mainly at the end of last summer, I really just felt like someone told me that, because I went to this place called International House of Prayer, which is in like Kansas City, Missouri, or something, or Missouri, Kansas, one of those two. And they said that God said to tell me, which I don't care if you believe in God. I mean, like I do, but whether you think that I'm being stupid by saying this or not, I really don't care. God told them to tell me that He loves me no matter what I look like. Because I've always told myself that I'm ugly and I'm fat. Because for those of you who are those things, like me, know that in order to say you are first before anyone else gives you a foothold, because then they can't make fun of you. Because what are they going to say? Oh, yeah, you are. You already just called yourself fat. The only thing they can do is either not talk or defend you, because they can't do anything. So I grew up doing that my whole life. And it made me really sad because it was like God loves me for who I am, which made me happy, which kind of made me go off my diet a little, like a little bit. But then recently at the start of this year, I really was just like, I'm sick of this. I don't care. I'm not doing this for anyone because I honestly, I dislike people who just like people for their weight. Like honestly, some of the most beautiful people I know and people I love so much aren't the skinniest. I'm not saying they're huge and fat. I'm saying they're not like petite skinny. And I just love them to death. And I would rather marry someone who loved me for me, who is bigger, than someone who is the hottest thing ever, skinny as can be, but mean. Any day, any day, any day. And I just really cut down, and I got like self motivation that I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm not doing this for my parents, my ex friends, people who I thought were my friends, the popular people, girls, anyone. I'm doing this for me because I want to feel good. And due to my heart surgeries, I was never going to get to that point where I could like run a mile and not get tired, that skinny and athletic, but I wanted to lose weight. So me and my brother joined Snap Fitness, which I've actually posted a video where I'm on the treadmill there. That was around the middle of January, and it's now almost the middle of March. And I have gone down about, I don't know how much I weighed before. At my heaviest, I was about 300, but I'm legitly big bone, not just those fat people who say they're big bone, so I'd weigh more, obviously. But I'm down to almost 250. I'm around that range. And I think I'm starting to gain weight just because I've been lifting weights now, so I'm getting a little bigger, but not weight wise, muscle wise. So but I think when I started working out, I was around 275. So I was never up at 300 again. And it's amazing what God's done for me. And for those of you who are trying to lose weight, I just want to give them motivation that you're never going to have the motivation if you just do this for other people because they don't matter. Like, the main thing I tell myself is there are these girls who are really popular and good looking in high school. We all know them, we all had them. And if I lost weight, and actually looked really good and went to like a high school reunion and one of them wanted to talk to me, like maybe go out sometime, I'd obviously say no because I'm really against people who just like people for their weight or their looks or anything. Because if they didn't take time to know me when I was my big size, I don't want them to know me when I'm not. Because weight is just a number and they don't have a right to judge me because of it. So find motivation in you, find the motivation inside of you to lose weight for yourself. Find the main thing that worked for me is like finding a motivational time. Like, is there an event coming up where you'd really like to lose weight for? Not unrealistic. Like, I'm not talking about you weigh 300 pounds and you want to be 250 in 2 weeks. No, that'll never happen because you'll just gain it right back and look even worse. But like for me, we're going on this trip in June with my youth, which is actually the one that one of my past videos about Miley said that I missed. I'm going on this year's one. And my motivation is that we're going to the beach. And my whole life, I've swam with a shirt on. Like, since I could actually clothe myself, because I don't feel bad. I don't want people to see all this. But my motivation is to be able to swim without a shirt. And that sounds so dumb, but it's something I want. And I'm actually almost there. I just have a little jiggly in that area, like my chest. And I'm working on it 5 times a week, 4 or 5 times a week. And just eat healthy, eat proteins, eat just everything, but find a motivational time. Maybe like in 5 months you're going on a trip to Mexico and want to be able to wear a smaller swimsuit. Just find a motivational time and something like that. Um, just weight is just a number. That's all it is. It doesn't define you. The only person who can make you feel bad for your weight is yourself. Because if the other people who do it have no lives, and you're obviously better than them because they're just making fun of you. And I'm sorry I'm touching my hair so much. I just need to wash my hair. And so that's just what I wanted to say because I hate people who get bullied for it. No, I hate that people get bullied. I don't hate you. Just clearing that up there. I hate that people get bullied. And I've been through it. And I'm probably not done being through it, but God will help me through it. So that's what I have to say about that. And I just want to say that I have some ideas for at least 3 videos coming up. Two are like the same. Two that are the same is I want to make messages to some celebrities just like to kind of say how I legitly feel about them and stuff. And so yeah, those I'm not gonna do now just because I just talked about Miley, and if I make a video right now about Miley, it'll sound like I'm obsessing over her. So I'll probably wait until maybe a week or two. I don't know. And then my testimony is the other one, which obviously is going to take some time in prayer because I need to get all my thoughts straight and everything because it'll probably take 2 or 3 videos just to talk about my life because I want everyone like this is part of my testimony. I guess this is like part 1, but yeah, so I'll see you later. For those who are on spring break, have a good spring break. For those who aren't and who still have spring break coming up, it'll be here soon. And for those who are done with spring break, summer's coming and it'll be a fun one. Bye.